Dr. Eve here. Hope all is well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's such a great day to be amongst the land of the living. Y'all, that is my granddaughter. Decided she was going to make her butterfly fly right through my life. I am Dr. Eve, and this is Anna Marie Grace. So many of you have been asking for my grandchildren, and Emmy happened to be with me today. And so here we go, y'all. We're talking about a few things today. And I want Emery to read this to you. Come here, Emery. I want her to read this to you. What? The potatoes? Say, Emery. I want you to say.
Curly Curly Caramel Cutie.
Did y'all catch that? Oh, say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Curly Coily Curvy Caramel Cutie.
Hey, don't you just love it, y'all? So, what's up on the estates today, y'all? So much has been going on. I just really do enjoy sharing stuff with you all. I know that it is that time of the day where people are probably traveling, getting off work, or doing whatever it is that you do. I don't know what time it is, but for me, I love and treasure every single moment that I'm given, and I hope that you are too. So I wanted to share with you all, though, today, as I was sitting here today thinking about my life and all the things that God has called me to as his servant. He's called me as his daughter, number one. He identified me as his daughter in the prayer when he says, I am your father. He's our father. So he gave me roles. He gave me roles throughout life. And as I sit in the garden reflecting, I think about how the roles that he gave me, the garden that he gave me to care for, to cultivate, to take care of, to teach, to grow, to nurture. Hey, we made it back. You guys, I was like, what is happening? Why in the world do I keep missing the mark? With these lives, I be on live and forget to charge my battery up. So I'm so glad that it saved the live. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Me and my granddaughter were talking today about well, she had already shared with you my earrings because she was like, what does that say, Grandma? And so I was sharing with you before the live interrupted. I was sharing with you all how God gives us roles in life. I was sitting in the garden and I was thinking about life and the things that he called me to do, how he has called me to serve. And then it became real simple, y'all. It became real simple. It became real simple. And I'm going to share this with you because here's the thing. First, let me share this. Out of all the millions of little swimmers that were trying to get to that one egg, all the little swimmers that was trying to get to that one egg, I was chosen. I was chosen. When I think about the garden and being a chosen one, we all have been chosen strategically because there was out of all y'all, because y'all know it'd be thousands of them, thousands to get to that one egg. And with that said, we were chosen. And that's an amazing consideration when you think about who you are and what God has called you and assigned you to do in life because He chose you, right? So then I got to thinking about my first and foremost priority because He chose me was His daughter. His daughter. He chose me, His daughter. He, as my spiritual father, God chose me as His daughter. So that's my first role. My very first role is as a good daughter. Not just a good daughter to Him, but a good daughter to my parents, my dad, and my mom, right? Now, the next identity for me would be woman. He chose me as a daughter who would one day become a woman, right? So I think about my roles in life and how He wants me to serve. So now He's also called me in the role of a woman. And He then called me, because I'm married, in a role as a wife. As a wife. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? He called me then into a role as a mother. Y'all, these are blessings. When I got to thinking about that thing, I am a blessed woman for Him to call me to these roles, to nurture and care for the evolution of the world, right? Of humanity. And not just that, but then my children would go on to have children. Then I would become what? A grandmother. And I just thought, wow, let me go share that with the people. Because if we would just begin to understand the many roles and responsibilities that our Father, has given to us, we could clearly understand what our service to humanity should look like. My service to, because He says family first, God first, Him first, family, and then everything else. Him, family, and then everything else. If we would follow the order of things, our service would be outlined. Our service is to our children, to our husbands. And for me as a wife, my first service is to God, to worship Him. I'm going to worship Him in spirit and in truth. In spirit and in truth. I'm going to worship Him through the adherence to my roles. I'm going to worship Him in my role as a woman. I'm going to worship Him in my role as a wife. I'm going to worship Him in my role as a mother. Yes. And I'm going to worship Him in my role as a grandmother. That is my service to humanity. That's a whole lot of roles. When you think about it, that's a whole lot of service, right? So as I age and as I think about how He chose me, He chose you too. Right. Interesting. He chose you too. He chose you too. And how are you going to show up? Where'd you get that from? Oh, you done been over there planting things. You better be careful. There's some poison ivy over there.
I know.
Did your dad tell you about it? He showed it to you? He did? Okay, well, that's the planting section back there. Put it on that table back there. That table right there, right there. Yeah, that's the planting table. The workshop table. So my granddaughter is with me today. It is probably the right way to live because think about it. We out here trying to figure out what our purpose is, and God has already defined it from the beginning of the world. We trying to figure out our purpose. If only we would do what we were born to do, we wouldn't be trying to figure that thing out, y'all. Baby, can you move this stuff before you fall and hurt yourself? Because that's what I'm afraid is going to happen if you don't move that basket. Okay? Because you keep trying to step over it and you're going to harm yourself, baby. Get things out the way. Yes, move this away too so you can walk through this path without any obstructions. Okay? Because I don't want you to hurt yourself. Grandmothering. Okay? Grandmothering. You see, I'm at that point in my life where I am grandmothering. And so I wanted to come and share that with you all because I think that many of us are still confused. And I am more in line and in tune with my responsibilities to the Father now more than ever. But don't wait till y'all 62 to figure that thing out, okay? I need y'all, wherever you are in your life, whatever age you are, I need you to figure that thing out right now. Don't wait till your life is gone and you are old and about to go away, be put away, or whatever that is, and not have it fulfilled purpose because you won't look at purpose the way that it should be looked at. That's it. What do you think? Do you think that that's, I mean, if I'm his daughter first, then I am a woman or a girl and a woman. I'm his daughter. He only loaned me to my parents as the first points of contact. They're the first people that he gave responsibility over me. My mother's womb was just a womb to carry me forward as a son, as a daughter of man. That's the word of God, y'all. So once we, oh, these mosquitoes are bad out here, y'all. So now I'm a mom, I'm a woman, I'm a mom, I'm a grandmother. I love the roles I'm in, y'all. I do. And I believe that man, whoever they are, be that woman or man, will be happier when he or she understands what God's original intent was for them, not the world. Because the world has a lot of folks up in arms and confused, don't know who they are, their identity, don't know whether they going or coming, creating man laws just to accommodate something God didn't born, something never God intended. And it's sad to me because people go through their entire lives like that. We do. You said, I think you're on the right path. You need time and space to think about our existence. And I do. And we all need time and space to think about our existence. And I am so in alignment. That's all I want. Like anything, nothing else really matters. Because if you are out of alignment with who God called you to be, you can expect misery for the rest of your life. What will I do if I get another life in 2050 maybe? I don't know. All I know right now is what I got to do right now. Do you understand? Because I am going to live eternally. Because I'm God's daughter. I am a believer in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So I'm going to live eternally with the Father, with my Father, spiritually. I'm going to live eternally. So I know that it's without a doubt whether I will live again. See, y'all y'all might read the Bible and see it, question it, and have a whole bunch of maybes and ifs and then because the world then confused y'all. But the Bible is simple to me. It tells me that if I abide in him and he abides in me, that I'm going to have that life. It's going to be eternal for me. And so I just accept that as fact. Nothing else matters. Nothing else anyone says matters because it's the truth. See, the thing is, you can always tell by the fruit. You see that beautiful? That's my beautiful grandbaby right there. That's Emery Grace. Say hi to everyone.
Hey, my name is Emmy Grace, and today I will be planting right over there.
Okay, she's doing some planting and she's working with her dad in the garden. And they are doing some trying to fix up my coop, trying to build another fence for my coop over there. So I'm really excited about the work that we are doing as a family. You understand? Because this is a family affair, right? This estates is about all of us. This is about creating and protecting and preserving and for the future generation because one day I got to leave this body, but I'm gonna be alive spiritually. I need you to understand that, okay? I'm a rest for a while, and then I'm gonna go on. My spirit, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Y'all gotta know the word. You gotta know the word. So, yeah, I thought about that, how wonderful it is, and why I feel so much peace. Like, and anything that comes to misalign me, I just, it's a distraction. Anything that comes to get between me being a mom, being a daughter to God is a distraction. Anything that comes between me being a woman is a distraction. Anything that comes between me being a wife to my husband is a distraction. Anything that comes between me being a good mother to my children, grown or not, is a distraction. Anything that comes between me being the best version of myself for my grandchildren is a distraction. Dismiss it. And that means that we got to be on our P's and Q's, baby, because the world be trying us. You understand? The world be trying. I'm trying to get to my grandbaby so she can understand, right? Because she is my descendant. And I got to get to her before the rest of the world out there where y'all live at try to get to her. Baby, that wasn't time to be pulled.
No, that was a pull.
It fell off?
It was over there in the car.
Okay, don't pull anything, all right? Don't press it. Let it get cold so we can preserve it, okay? All right. See, in the garden, okay? So anyway, that's my spiel for today. You were chosen. You are either his son or his daughter, a man or a woman, a wife or a husband. Maybe you'll be a mom, maybe you'll be a wife or a husband. I don't know what your journey looks like. Your journey may look different than mine, right? But I know what my journey looked like so far. So I'm sticking to that. And then you just try to be the very best version of yourself in those roles, right? Be the very best version of yourself in the roles in that garden, because that's a garden, y'all. That's your garden. You are God's gardener. You're here to cultivate what he has given you to take care of. And he don't you think so, dear? Nobody is killing us but only ourselves. We are dying in car accidents, also accidentally in gyms, but putting pressure on nerves from which sudden heart attacks happening. We are doing a lot of harm to ourselves. Absolutely. A lot of things can be prevented. A lot of things can be prevented. You are absolutely right. I live by that every day. The things my parents died from, they died from diabetes, strokes, heart attacks, history. That was their history, though. Have you ever went to the doctor and the doctor asked you what's your family history? And then they start saying, well, we to prevent, they want to put that on you too. No, that's their history. That ain't mine. That's their history. I come out of agreement with all of it because that's not what I am not. That's not my story. And how do I, now that I know that that's their history, how do I avoid hypertension? The way what I eat. How do I avoid diabetes? How do I come out of agreement first of all with any of that? Because that's the enemy telling me that, oh, because this what happened to your family, that this gonna happen, the likelihood that you will have it. That's a whole lie. That's a lie and they be telling y'all, okay? And so I already come out of agreement with it, and then I decide, well, what's the healthy heart look like? How do I have a healthy heart? How do I have healthy renal kidneys, healthy liver, healthy brains, healthy mindset, healthy emotions, healthy everything? How do I have a healthy physical man? I have to make decisions. We all have to make decisions. And your outcomes will be based on your decisions. And yes, accidents are happening in the world, but we have to pray before we leave our homes. Pray that it doesn't come near us. Psalms 91 is a prayer. There's all sorts of prayer. You need to be writing the prayers that protect you. Writing the prayers that protect you and your family from the things of this world. I'm so serious. Anyway, that's my human, spiritual, emotional, all them things today, okay? But I really came to tell y'all. I really came to share our DIY fencing playground for the chickens, and how I'm preparing the ground to put some more tomatoes. Did y'all see the recalls? Recalls on tomatoes, recalls. I want to talk to y'all about recession planting. While you might have some good plants, and here goes some plants that I'm getting ready to put in the ground right here. All right, you see these right here? Don't walk over there in the camera. Okay, you can go show them. Go ahead. You can show them. Yeah, bring.
So, first we have these tomatoes.
Right, you see that? You see that beautiful
Tomatoes.
Better Boy tomatoes. So we're going to put this in the ground today. It's already ready and already producing. Because what we're not going to do is be eating tomatoes that have been recalled in Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. Let it have a seat, have a rest. Okay, so we're going to be planting these two today. And we have a ton that's succession planting for another flat. They're little itty bitty babies that we're going to be taking care of to plant later. So just in case y'all did not know, North Carolina, Georgia, and South Carolina have been on the recall list for tomatoes. And baby, don't have them putting them on your sandwiches, in your food. None of that. Don't have y'all be careful out there. You hear? They say it's crossed over and contaminated with cross contamination with salmonella. And here's how that happened. I am newly certified as a Serve Safe certified. I am Serve Safe certified. And the reason why I took that certification was because of the food that comes from my garden is ready to eat. If it's ready to eat, then our food is the first that come out of the garden, is the first that people will eat. The first foods. Because we have to remember that the farm ready foods farm to table. They're ready to eat already. Even your collard greens. I have collard greens in my garden. I chop them up. I do not cook them. I eat them raw. I eat them raw in a smoothie. Or I stir fry them. Maybe I'll stir fry them. But mostly I put them in smoothies. Why? Because greens grow all year long. It doesn't have to be kale. It doesn't have to be lettuce that we eat. If you can grow collards, then you can have green things all year long. Okay? Greens and kale, they grow all year. And I grow them all year long, baby. We growing all year. We growing. I still got some. I just harvested almost 10 pounds of green things last week. Kohlrabi, all of the kohlrabi stems. Oh boy, I tell you, I got some good stuff. You hear me? Bok choy, collards, Georgia collards too, y'all. Them good collards. So anyway, I want y'all to know that them recalls are real, and we have to plant. We have to. I've showed y'all small gardens, how to create small gardens. Hold on.
We used to have mini oranges.
Yeah, we do. I planted it. Grandma planted it in the back. You didn't see it. It's a citrus garden in the back now. I'll have to show it to you. Okay, so here's the new. I showed y'all how to plant a small garden. Right here on your patio, y'all. I showed you how to plant a small patio garden. Start somewhere, right? This is my patio garden, right? We've got tomatoes, we've got um, all kinds of herbs. My herbs are number one. That's my tea, huh? Yeah, they are. They're ready. Some of them are ready too. Don't go in that yet though, because I don't want you to pick up the wrong thing. All right. So we have. Check that out. This is the herb bed. People avoid. Let me see what you said, Doctor Strange. People avoid everything to save themselves, but they forget one day or another we have to give back, which is not ours, and that is our soul. That's it. We got to give it back. That's right. One day it's got to go. That's why we better be worshiping God, like He said. He said that our first responsibility was to worship Him, and He will God. It's right there where the lemons and the limes are. They're right there by the tires. So, so this is a herb garden. We've got all sorts of flowers and more herbs. That's a tomato right there, y'all. In this little small tall garden, okay? I got tomatoes right here, right? These are tomatoes. I have on this is a what do you call this? This is a avocado. My very first avocado. Peppers, strawberries. Y'all see that? Another tomato. Herbs everywhere. Tea everywhere, y'all. You can do it. You can do this thing. Over here, more tomatoes. We have peppers right here. This is the patio garden. This is lime. You see it? It's not a joke. It's serious. We have lavender, more avocado. Look at this. Will y'all look at that? What is this? Blueberries, right? Over here, more tomatoes. This is the patio garden. This is not the big garden. This is the patio garden, y'all. This is a blackberry. It's a new first year blackberry. We have raspberry, right? And then here in the garden is a whole nother small space garden. I mean, in the greenhouse is a whole nother small space garden. There's okra in there, tomato, peppers, so many things. I'm even doing pails of kale in there, lettuce, everything. It's just we can create. We just have to, yeah, right, right. And this is my garden. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. I have a vineyard. I have blackberries, raspberry, figs, blueberries, you name it, collards, whatever. We have to begin. Beans. We have to grow our own food. And it does take time, but it's worth it. Okay? It's all worth it, y'all.
Glass of water. I already got one.
It's worth it. Just remember your assignment, right? Just give Daddy a glass of cold water.
Okay.
So, what I'm saying to y'all is, what you doing over there, King? You making more work for yourself?
I had to get all the weeds and roots and stuff up.
Okay,
Poison open stuff over there.
you got gloves on?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they don't need to be around that.
They're not allergic to that. They eat it.
Oh, they do?
It's perfect for them. Leave the green stuff.
I didn't take it
Oh, you took all of it? All the green stuff?
from inside they gate, yep.
They love it.
Just waiting on it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I checked on that to make sure that they could. They said their bodies are resistant to that. They're not like humans. Oh, y'all. So, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I will come back and show y'all the coop after he finishes. He's working on the playground part. Because they need to come out every day Every day you have to care for plants to keep them green and fresh. That's a lot of hard work. It really is, but this is what I do all day. It's my assignment. So I'm committed. I'm committed to caring for my family because we got to do it. It's we can't look at it as we have to look at it as a happy place. When we begin to look at it as a happy place, it become what we don't have enough hours for it, right? I be sad when the sun go down because then I have to go inside. I can't see anything. so so it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to grow this food and to build out this estate for my family because that's what it's about. It's about the future. I'm 62 years old and my only role right now is to leave a legacy as a grandmother, as a mother, grandmother, wife, woman, daughter of God. My only responsibility is to leave a legacy for this family. What did your children, what would they remember about you? I think that that's a good question to ask ourselves. What and how will people remember you? And we're talking about the important people in your life now, not everyday Joe Blow. We're not worried about the folk out there in the world. We're worried about our families. We're worried about what will your family, what will your children, what will your grandchildren, your husband, your what are they going? What will they say about you? All right. Wait a minute, baby. What you doing? You spilling that water all over this electronics. Hold on. You see, you be doing stuff. You be doing. Wait a minute. You be doing the most. You need a funnel.
I know.
Yes, there is a funnel in the cabinet. Are you trying to create a spray?
No.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to spray on my
Yeah,
clothes.
that's the only way she gonna know.
You need a funnel. The funnel is in the cabinet though.
Let her try that. She might know.
That's too small space. The space is too small. I'm trying to show her the right way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go because my grandbaby needs me. Okay, she needs she needs me to show her how to get this water into this small space she trying to create. She trying to spray her plants because y'all we gotta do this together. This can't be just grandma. This gotta be everybody's job. Whenever I get that thinking in my mind, I start doing something special, which I have never done before for my family ever before. Amen. I love that for you. I love that for you. And it should always be at the forefront of every day, because all we have is today. Many people take that for granted. They forget that when they lay down in the image of death, only with a hope and a prayer that they will make it through the night and that they will be called upon and given new grace and mercy for the next day. Which is why it's so important to make sure that every day you show up 1,000% for yourself, not halfway. If your mood is bad, find something great, baby. You better go praise God. Do something. Elevate. Elevate your mind. Start with Him so you don't get to you first. If you let God get to you first, instead of you getting your thoughts getting to you first, you might have a better day. Okay? So that's my thing. When I wake up in the morning, first of all, I'm grateful. I made it. Ooh, that was a big old black mosquito. Ooh. Oh, he landed on me. He was about to bite me through my pants. But I'm just saying, if we would just grace, mercy, every single day, new grace He gave me today, so I'm giving it back to Him. I'm going to ask Him for forgiveness of a thought I may have had. I'm going to ask Him for forgiveness for a feeling that may be rising up inside of me. Maybe the way somebody treated me and I didn't like it, because we're human. Maybe I will ask for forgiveness if I didn't spend enough time with Him. All the things. We have to be conscious beings. More conscious about God than we are about this world. People talk about conscious. They throw that thing around too loosely for me, because that's a cult. You can't find it? All right, y'all. I gotta help my baby find this thing. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta find her. We have to find. What we looking for, Emmy? The funnel. That's right. We looking for the funnel. Okay, y'all. She's looking for the funnel. And the funnel is right here, baby girl.
Where?
With all of the seeds. Oops. Uh-oh, Grandma about to make a mess. Here you go. Mm-hmm. All right, she found the funnel. It's going to be easier now. She's trying to put some water inside this water bottle so she can water her plants that she yes, that's what I'm talking about. The brand new saw?
No,
The hand saw. This the hand saw.
I don't feel like setting it up with
It's in there. On the desk. Yep. Yeah. So if you are heads of family, if you are the head of a family, congratulations for being chosen. Now go do what you were supposed to do. People ask, well, don't know what they purpose is. Go do what you're supposed to do, okay? All right, don't listen. You get ready to mess up your papers. Well, I tell you all the time, please put away whatever it is right. Why is the tomato on the ground though? Right there. The tomato plant. Why is it turned over? It's gonna break the branches. Okay, put it back against the other ones. All right. Okay, y'all, that's the saw. I love to hear the saw. Y'all, I love to hear the saw. I love to hear the sound of people doing things. Because it's always me. I love to hear the sound of people doing things, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, my baby over here, she's making a water bottle. Y'all want to see? You want to see? Turn around, let the people see. You did it? Oh, you did it. She did it, y'all. She made her spray bottle. Can you get it up there? You doing it. Yeah, you doing it, girl. All right, go water your plants. Dr. Strange, you said your grandmother passed away at her age of 80 plus. She was very lovable. Women and everyone in my family love and respects her as she thinks about everyone in the family by taking care of them all. Yeah, but we also have to, and that's love. Love is nothing until you give it away, right? Even if that love is hard love though, because sometimes everybody in the family ain't going to just some are more takers than they are givers. And I love that for you that your grandmother, was that way. She should have lived to see my marriage and my kids, but God had other plans. Well, 80 plus is not bad though. How old was she? You said 80 plus. My great grandmother was 99. So I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get to the 99 plus. Because all of my mother died young. My father died at 72. I'm 62. That would be 10 years from now. I'm not going out like that. I will not have it, and I will not have it, and I will not have it. What do I need to do differently? But to not die at 72, I need to figure out how to live life real good, in order with God every single day, and do His commandments. Do what He commands me to do. Then there is my mother who died at 78. She died at the same age as my grandmother. I'm not feeling that either. I need to be older than that. I want to live like my great grandmother, 99. Okay, well, that sounds good. But 99 plus. If someone lived 99 years, then that's a good long life, right? And if I can live 100 plus, listen. This is my thing. My husband says this all the time. He says, "I'm gonna live to be 1,000." He says, "I hope you live to be 1,000 years old." I doubt it, but have fun trying, right? I like that part. Have fun trying to live 1,000 years old, right? You don't. Even if it sounds impractical, it's worth it, isn't it? Did you spray the plant? Okay. Now don't spray your face with that water, okay?
No.
You want to put up all your papers and stuff because they flying everywhere. You need to put all of your art stuff away because there's some other things that you are doing. Put all of your art stuff and take it back into the house and put it back where it belongs, right? Because we should only be doing one thing at a time. That way, everything will not end up all over the yard because your papers are flying all over the yard. You see them out there? I tried to tell you. Okay. Huh?
Oh, busy planting.
Yep. That's how it is. We get distracted while we on our mission. Anyway, y'all, I have been on here long enough, and so I'm gonna go. And so what I will do is the things that we talked about today, I will share those with you in a post. So if you enjoy the conversation that we have over here, TOLTM Conversations, then go ahead and like and subscribe. My job is, the Father has given me a commandment: touch one life to touch millions, because I don't know who's going to come to my live. I don't know who's going to come to my channel, but my only responsibility is to give them life when they come. You said, I hope you have a good day today. I am, Tyler. I'm having a blessed day. You see this face? Y'all see that? How can I not?
Like and subscribe for free Robux.
Free what?
Free Robux.
Who Robux?
Robux.
What's that?
It's for Roblox.
You Roblox?
Robux.
I don't have those though. You gonna have when you start giving stuff
I got
away.
Robux.
When you start giving stuff away over here. Yeah. When you start giving stuff away over here, you gotta explain it, cause I don't know what that means, and they might be expecting a gift.
It's a video game.
Oh, okay.
It's a video game.
Okay, she said it's a video game of Robux. That's on her channel. I don't have those, y'all. I don't have the Robux.
I have Robux.
Thank
I
you.
can teach you how to get them for free.
Okay, everyone. This is Dr. Eve, and she is...
Emmy Grace!
Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining me on TOLTM Conversations. I'm Dr. Eve. This is a space where we talk about sustainable living and building strong home economies through home, gardens, and business. All right. So I hope to see you all on the next video. Go and have the most amazing day. And whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. Peace and blessings. See you on the next video.
Thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.